Welcome to another episode of Monster Review, where we take a look at tech tips and how-to videos. Today, I have something that's a little late to the party. It's been out for a while. There's tons of reviews on it, but I mean, I got nothing better to review, so might as well. I picked this up for about $26, and my intention is to use it as a baby monitor. If you get like an official baby monitor system, they can cost anywhere between $50 to $150. You know, they even have some for $200. Granted, those baby monitors, the official baby monitors, come with a monitor, a dedicated monitor, unlike this. However, if you have an Amazon Show or an Amazon Fire Tablet 8 or 10 that supports the Show feature, you can use this with Alexa and tell her to show me my baby cam, and she will automatically pull up a live video feed coming from this camera. So let's go ahead and open the Amazon bag, and here it is. So you can see that it's not big at all. It's very small. Can fit in the palm of my hand. Box is nicely done. You got the QR code right here, a little bit of information on the camera. Inside the box is the camera, quick start guide, USB cable, power adapter, wall plate, and mounting tape. You got 14 days free cloud recording, 8-time digital zoom, and you have night vision. You have full 1080p full HD recording, two-way audio, and motion detection. Let's go ahead and open up the box here. Alright. What is this, a picture, or is this... Holy smokes. Oh, so this is the camera. I mean, I thought this was a picture, but this isn't that. Damn, this is small. This is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Don't ask me if that's a good thing, because I don't know yet. But damn, look at that. This is really tiny. It's the base. Swivel base. You can have it move, point in any direction you want. But yeah, that's small. Now this camera is shaking up the industry, because with this camera you get tons of features that you would usually find in a more expensive camera like the Nest. But like I said, I paid $26 for this. The Nest camera goes for $200. If you get it for a good deal, you can probably snag the Nest camera for $150. But like I said, this camera is $26 on, a good day. Regular day, you can pay $30. That's how much it costs on Amazon every day. But yeah, that's why this camera is kind of shaking up the Wi-Fi security market. So in the box, we also have the quick start and another box. In this box we have the cable and 3M sticky pad and a metal plate. So the idea behind this metal plate is that you would use a sticky pad. You can either use it on the plate, or you can probably stick it back there. But anyway, you use this on the metal plate right here like that, sticking on your wall, and then the camera sticks on to the plate like that. Some of you are probably wondering, well, what's one of the benefits of having a magnetic base? Well, here, I'll show you. So then just clean the magnetic base here, and then you can use this reusable Scotch sticky pad, and then you can put the sticky pad on here like that. And then now you can paste this pretty much anywhere and have the camera just stick onto this base right here. And then, you know, if you want to remove it, you can remove it with no holes in the wall. You can remove it without the permanent tape ripping off some of your paint on the wall. You know, it's just going to be a lot more cleaner. All right. And last but not least, we have the plug. So, in the box, you get everything here, including the silicone. Alright, so let's begin setting up this device. And we are going to search for Wyze. We're going to download the app here. Okay, the app is finished downloading, so let's go ahead and open it and create an account. So I created an account. I'm in the app. Now it's asking me to add a camera, so let's go ahead and plug this in. Okay, so we want to see the status light here. It's blinking orange. So flashing yellow means that device is ready to connect. So now all we got to do is push the setup button underneath here.
Ready to connect.
Now we're going to add new device. Wyze camera.
Ready to connect.
I heard ready to connect. So I got my router information put in. Gonna hit next. Alright, so now we got this big beautiful QR code, and we're gonna just take the camera and hold it over it. Got another voice prompt. It's blinking blue, which means the device is connected and finishing setup.
Setup completed.
Now we got another voice prompt. Setup's completed. Solid blue light means that the device is working properly. Okay, now it's asking for a name for the camera. So now we got a firmware update, so let's go ahead and hit upgrade. And while this is upgrading, just a fun fact, this camera is actually made by Yami. Yami produces a lot of great products, from robot vacs to smart home products, sensors, cameras, action cameras. They make a lot of great stuff. So knowing that Yami made this camera actually feels really good, because I know they're a brand you can trust, and I know their quality is superb. Dash cam that I had purchased a while back and reviewed was actually made by Yami. My sensors that I also reviewed and installed on my SmartThings hub were Yami. So it's a really great company, and their cameras are just really good. Like their dash cam and their action cam, man, it's on par with GoPro. The quality is superb, so I'm expecting great things from this little camera. Wyze pretty much owns the cloud storage part of this camera, so it looks like, you know, they just bought the Yami cameras and they rebranded it. Alright, so now we got a software update complete. Alright, so there we go, a live feed. We got slight delay, like, you know, in milliseconds. Nothing too bad. We got sound.
And this is the mic quality from the Wyze camera. This is how well the mic on the camera picks up. You can see and hear that. You can hear that it's not too bad. It's pretty good. It's not stereo. It's mono, but it's definitely not too bad for a cheap Wi-Fi camera. This is the sound quality coming from the speaker on the Wyze camera. It's pretty good. It's pretty loud, and you can make out what I'm saying clearly, so it's not too bad for what you pay for.
You can take photo, you can speak, you can record, you can turn on sound, you can do motion tagging, album, time lapse, you can even turn it off. Lagging is still not too bad. App does support full screen mode. Alright, so there is something I need to point out. So if you go into notification tabs on the bottom, you get this nice, you know, layout. It's got the day on the top, and then, you know, it's got the date right here and alerts. So basically these videos that are showing up here that you can play are actually on the cloud, because like I said, this Wyze camera comes with 14 days free cloud recording. So this is actually recording that's been uploaded to the cloud. However, this video is only 12 seconds long. Same with the second video. It's only 12 seconds long. So cloud storage only records 12 seconds of video, the first 12 seconds of video when it detects motion is recorded and uploaded to the cloud. After 12 seconds, nothing is recorded. This is considered a cooldown period for the camera, and so it will not record any more videos until the cooldown period is over. The cooldown period can be anywhere between 2 minutes to 5 minutes. After the cooldown period, then the camera, it will be on alert for new motion, and then when it detects that new motion, it repeats the process, records the first 12 seconds of the motion, and then upload it to the cloud and push you a notification on your mobile device. So with that cooldown period, it's not necessarily a good thing, because that means that within the first 12 seconds of detecting motion, if you want to identify somebody, they have to look at the camera. They have to be within frame of the camera. If they're not, and they look at the camera after 12 seconds, you're not going to get video footage of the person. You wouldn't be able to identify them. However, there's local storage. So, I go over here to load the device and then go into view playback. Here I have local storage. It's like any DVR that you get it with a security camera. With this, you can play back motion that's longer than 12 seconds and see exactly what's going on, because there's no cooldown period with local recording. Because local storage, basically it starts when it detects motion, and then when it stops detecting motion, it will stop recording. So you get longer than 12 seconds. You get the duration of the motion happening within frame. But yeah, problem with that now is that if someone steals a camera, you also lose your video footage, your recording. You might end up needing to rely on the cloud storage. But yeah, I mean, this cooldown period, the 12-second of video clips, it's nothing new. The Ring doorbells do it. Some of the Nest cameras also do it. So this is nothing new. You're not gonna buy the Wyze camera for this cloud storage. You're not buying it for that. You're buying it just so you can keep tabs on anything that's going on at home. So I mean, it's not a big deal. It's a plus to have the cloud storage. Honestly, I could live without it if this camera didn't have it, but the fact that it does have it is pretty cool. It's not severely limited. It's just it's just a minor problem, but nothing to turn you away from this camera. But just keep in mind that there is a downfall to the cloud storage system, and this is a downfall. Alright, so now if we go up here to settings, we have advanced settings, and that basically gives you the local storage option, night vision mode, left out on auto, camera status light, rotate image 180 degrees, timestamp watermark, record sound, and sync time. Now if we go into local storage, we have continuous recording and record events only. Let's put that on record events only. Let's go ahead and format the card. If we go to alert setting here, we have alert detection, so motion detection. Let's do that. We'll keep it in the middle there. Full screen. Any movement within the full frame of the camera will be detected, or we can turn that off and go into detection mode, and we can select a certain area that we want only to focus on motion, but we'll go ahead and keep that on full screen mode. Sound detection, we'll keep it at around 50, play around with it, see how it goes. Smoke alarm sound detection, I'm guessing if your smoke alarm goes off, this thing knows and it will alert you. Carbon monoxide alarm sound detection, sure, why not? That's interesting. That's definitely a feature we need to test, and that we will. Alright, so got the phone right there, waiting for the notification. I have the smoke alarm up there. Let's go ahead and set it off and see if we get any alerts. Okay, here we go. So maybe the fire alarm has to be going off repeatedly, but yeah, just testing the fire alarm and seeing if the Wyze cam will pick up on it, nothing happens, so it's a bust. But that doesn't necessarily mean the feature doesn't work. It could possibly, maybe the fire alarm needs to go off longer than a couple of seconds in order for it to trigger. And alert schedule, let's just keep it at all day. If you don't want it to alert you all day, you can go ahead and set an alert schedule. But that's it for alerts. And that's it for the camera settings. App is very basic, very easy to use. We have view playback here, so any recordings you can go ahead and you can, you know, like a DVR, you can go in and you can fine tune a certain time of footage you want and then view it back. But yeah, that's it for the app. Both the app and the camera has crashed. This is unique. This is frustrating. It's maddening, and honestly, within an hour of using this camera, this happens. I mean, even the cheap Chinese camera lasted longer than this. So I don't know. The app seems very buggy. I've been experiencing a lot of issues with the app. This is on Android, and the camera too. Camera is extremely buggy. When you use it, it acts up, and yeah, right now it's blinking blue, and blinking blue means that it's trying to connect. And looks like we finally got connectivity here. Yeah, okay, so now it's working. So alright, there we go. So now it's working. So yeah, I mean, nothing is perfect. I guess, you know, when you run into a problem such as the app hanging up and the camera hanging up, the best thing to do is just leave it alone, and eventually it should get back on its feet. But yeah, let's just take some nice footage of everyday things. You know, I know you're going to be using this as a security camera, but let's just walk around with this camera. I got it connected here to a power bank, so let's just walk around with it and you know, have it record some everyday footage, just so we can get an idea, a taste of the quality. There you have it. That's a full review on the Wyze camera version 2. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to leave me a thumbs up. If you didn't and you thought it was totally not helpful and useless, thumbs down work also. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.